But yeah, what is happening?
There is a reason we are not dancing.
Everybody, how are we doing?
Cue the crickets.
Welcome back to season 2.
Remember us?
I
Probably
don't.
not.
Remember us?
I really don't.
We
Who
are
y'all?
back, ladies and gentlemen. We were in a slumber, hibernating, but we're back and we're sorry.
Are we?
We are sorry because we ran into some little bit of roadblocks for those 4 months.
Some life.
Yeah, some life
4,
roadblocks.
5, 6, 7.
Yeah. I was gonna say you could probably notice this is not the same studio, but it kind of does look the same with the window and the
same decorations.
It does.
yeah. We're still
Same people.
under construction in the studio here, but we are excited to be back with you. And yeah, guys, what's y'all's excuse? I want to know what y'all's excuse is.
You know, there's been a lot of changes. David moved houses. I've switched jobs twice. I got new glasses. Dale just has the same old boring personality. So work on that.
Okay. I did not come here to get roasted tonight.
I've been ready since day one, but he had to move. And then this one is like always busy, always doing something, never has time for anyone.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry, I'm in grad school working part-time, taking gigs.
Ooh.
I mean, like,
Ouch.
life
Then
is
don't.
rough to, on the path to be successful.
Yeah, it's a tough life. I mean, Dale is very, very busy. Like I said, I was moving, moved pretty good ways from where I was.
Yeah, what was
too
your
far.
exact address again?
Huh? My exact address? Remind me what your address is real quick.
Y'all got some credit card numbers I can borrow?
You borrow some
Yeah,
credit
Social
card numbers?
Security.
I give them back.
Yeah.
Used up, but I give them back.
I'll
Look
give you-
right here, and we will post David's address if you want to come visit. him.
Yes. I'm gonna post the address to like a celebrity or something
The police
around
station.
town. I am kind of close to a nicer part of town, sort of, and I'm seeing all
He's
kinds
living
of
large.
It's not nice after he moved in.
right. Yeah, everyone's moving out now. But no, there's a lot of celebrities that live in that part of town, and I'm getting to like drive by their houses and be jealous, and it's wonderful. I love it. So
You love being jealous?
yes, I love being jealous because, well, not being jealous, but just seeing the nice houses and
Okay.
wishing that one day I could have 6 pools. But
And if any of those celebrities need any help with design work, I will soon be a designer at Ethan Allen, so please hit me up.
If you need just
didn't
a
you
house
change
sitter, bro.
jobs? Do you still do that? Thought you
Yeah,
changed.
so no, I did actually change jobs twice.
Okay.
So
you've had some life events too. Patrick wants to
I-
act like
I
nothing happened. He was
No,
just
I said-
sitting
I
there.
said that
was
I
so ready.
changed in that
Yeah.
he didn't change. But I will say, while I was at the job that I was at a job for 4 years, and I had a lot more free time. So I was like, y'all just tell me when and where, and I'll be there. And then I was off for 2 weeks in between my second and third job. So
Yeah. Well, all is forgiven, Patrick. We forgive you for that.
No, we don't.
okay.
No,
I'm
we
quitting.
we all need forgiveness, and we ask
Yeah.
forgiveness from you. But we are back, and we are excited to debut a new season. That wrong one. There we go. I'm gonna figure this out. I promise.
You said that last season.
I know, but they are figured out. I just hit the wrong one. So we've got some new things that we are gonna debut for you guys. We're really excited about. We have last season we focused a lot on we were a little bit everywhere last season with some of our advice, and it was still helpful nonetheless. Go watch the first season, definitely. But we
Every single episode now.
every single episode
To catch
right
up.
now to catch up. It's like a
Streaming now. Where at?
on
YouTube.com
Spotify,
and
YouTube. I mean, we are hoping to get a Patreon going at some point. we're making moves. Okay, we're making moves.
But our first move is starting season 2.
Starting season 2, and if you saw the epic trailer video with the dramatic music, you know that we are going to be branching out and talking with some artists and actually getting our feet a little bit wet with getting out there and speaking to some artists and examining some trends and just really getting a little bit outside the studio. And we are actually going to be in 3 different studios, so you'll get to see a little bit of each of our hubs.
Just wait till y'all see mine.
Yeah, I'm excited about it.
It's gonna be wild.
I really am excited. So every week will be an adventure, and we're gonna have a lot of fun. So,
and thank you to DJ Overheat for just getting all this stuff on the roll, including the trailer and which we'll talk about the first interview.
Yeah,
and just other things. So,
well,
also DJ Overheat, what DShack?
DShack, I think. I don't remember.
DJ Patty G. In case you forgot,
Epic,
which
yeah.
you probably did.
Yeah.
I got too many names. I'm sorry.
This is successfully unsigned. We are. Can we start over?
No, it's fine.
It's fine.
It's a
fine.
good reflection of
It's a
what's
good
been happening.
Yeah, it's a very good.
This is very indicative of what we've experienced
course.
these last like 5
big
months.
Of course.
I'm sorry. Should I use a smaller word so you can understand it?
Use scone. Say scone.
Scones.
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 But we are professional advice from
Very professional.
Oh yeah, yeah.
We are that. And like Patrick kind of teased there, we're gonna have a new segment every month to where we're gonna be interviewing artists and also gonna have them play a little song for us, get a little live music involved here. And our first artist is gonna be Melody. He is an R&B artist out of Memphis.
Good.
He's got an amazing voice.
The first time I heard him, my jaw literally dropped.
Yeah.
He did was it at your first show? So
Yeah.
he hosted a show and
Yeah.
David played and Mello did like a solo. And literally everyone in the audience, I think, fainted almost.
Yeah, he's very, very talented, and he's got a unique perspective about what it means to be an artist in his shoes, and he's got a lot to say and an incredible amount of wisdom. And so you guys definitely need to catch that episode. It's going to be released June 6th.
And in fact, if you want to hear like his voice and his artistic ability, he's actually featured on one of David's songs. So you can listen to everywhere on streaming platforms. What's the name of that song, David?
It's called Ivory Black. Yeah, he's on that
Killer song.
And we actually talk about that during the interview, the process of recording that song, and just the special place that it has in my heart and in his. So we'll be releasing that, and you're not going to want to miss his performance. It was amazing. So we'll have that for you in the coming weeks. We also have a few other endeavors separately that we're working on. Patrick, well, that is yours. That is yours.
So he started the interviewing
Yeah.
thingy, and then since I don't really have any knowledge on the music world other than just liking music, I'm gonna be doing the artist interviews because I like talking, and I genuinely do like learning about other people and their stories. So I'm very excited for that because that is something I feel like I'll actually be contributing more than I do now.
Hey, we all contribute. You know.
I think we all
feel
sing.
Yeah.
The real ones out there know what that reference is.
My goodness.
You don't know it.
I don't.
It's Victoria Justice talking about Ariana Grande.
Referencing something
Victorious. No.
Victorious. Dale, you have a segment that you're going to be doing. Talk to us a little bit about that.
I do, yeah. So as we branch out our separate ways, the direction I'm going to be taking is looking at a little more technical aspects of some different pieces of gear, some plugins, and a little bit of how to mix. So we might be looking at some microphones. We might be looking at some pieces of hardware and how to use the stuff. So just kind of some behind the scenes,
A little more practical.
the practical aspect of how do you do this as a DIY artist? Like, okay, I have this and I have this. How do you make it work?
Yeah.
How do you make it sound good? And, maybe how to make it sound not mediocre,
Yeah.
but, Or you can be like me and everything's mediocre.
I was going to say, just because his personality is mediocre doesn't mean that he can't teach you how to make great music.
Pew, 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 pew.
So that's how we're starting this
The
season.
roasting. Hey, he at least waited 10 minutes in before he.
Not
swung in
really,
on you.
because I literally
Yeah.
said his terrible personality hasn't changed.
Fire. We have
What's our third segment?
third segment. I am going to be doing some creative writing tutorials. So just kind of putting yourself in the mind of an artist that's kind of sitting down writing a song, just like where you go vocally, where you go lyrically, some concepts, musically, how you can kind of change things up to improve the quality and make your song jump out a little bit more. So I'm excited about that. And we're going to be, sorry.
Oh, no, I was
You
just,
leaned over.
I forgot to, during our break, like both of these people released a song.
Oh, yeah. It was after.
You released this whole song.
actually
Did
quite
you
a bit I
release an
did.
album?
Technically, yes. So right after our podcast ended, I released the recordings from one of the live shows. that I
Right.
did. It was a live album, and then later on, I released a song, which there's a live version on the live album. But then the studio version came out. It's called "Burn Your Name." Song I wrote and performed and did everything you hear except the drums on that. However, a friend of mine did the engineering and production on that one. He really liked the song, and he's like, "Hey, let me work on it." So I was like, "Cool." He
It's
did
a
a fantastic
beautiful
song.
song.
Thanks.
Beautiful song.
It's really good. And there's a music video to it.
There
so
is.
Go
Yes.
check that out. David, what
Yeah.
did you release?
I released Running It Back. It is
Running
my
It Back.
latest.
Great song.
I mean, I can kind of sing it better, but he did a pretty good job.
Pretty good. Yeah, pretty good.
Mediocre.
Mediocre, definitely.
it's a great song. Go take a
You're
listen.
mediocre. He's a step above.
Wow.
Jeez,
Wow.
Ouch. Well, both songs are amazing, and I like that song a lot. I worked on it really hard for probably a year beforehand, and just writing the lyrics and getting the production together. It was something I'm really proud of, and just kind of actually completing a song from start to finish and taking the time to really value the production. I would recommend you go listen to it so you can find it on.
No, I don't recommend. I'm going to force you. You need to go listen to his music, because here's the thing. Now, I was talking about this with Dale. I was like, David, you are truly such a good artist.
Thank you.
You are too. But but David has the look. David has the sound. David has the lyrics. Like, just very, I don't know. Like, I know that you could be successful with it.
Thank you.
And I know you could
Jeez.
be successful with it too. But I've already said that a billion times. And when I compliment this man,
I mean, your Discover.
he's going to run away.
You're not your Discover. You're Wrapped from 2022 says it all. Yeah.
Exactly. I'm a supporter.
He's and if you guys missed that episode, the Christmas episode, we did
Go watch it now.
our Wrapped on Spotify, and half of his songs were Dale's songs because
He's a real one.
he's a real one.
So, like pattern of them not releasing stuff for a while and then making a comeback. That's what we're doing with this podcast. So
It is.
And
That's why the title of this episode is "We're Sorry." That's the title of this episode.
Also, I'm sorry. I kind of actually did forget to say what I did during the break.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So, I know y'all don't really care. It's okay.
No, I do.
No, so but I've been doing some different productions. Some of it's been with school, some of it's been outside of grad school and all that fun stuff. And been working with a alt rock pop punk band. Finishing up doing some mixing for one of their records. Really fun production. Went through that whole process, start to finish. First time doing something of kind of that genre, so that was a whole new ball game for me. I did some piano recordings and a music video with that. And honestly, like the video turned out really, really nice. Really happy with how some of that looked. Just doing some like new age piano stuff. That was also kind of a new experience, jumping into that. Started working with another band in and around Nashville that also travels in and out. So I've gotten to do a little bit of travel work, doing some live sound and mixing. Been up to Kentucky. Actually going back to Kentucky again next month to do another show with them up kind of in the same area, doing some stuff in Nashville with them as well. And I got to mix the first time I mixed for that band. was actually at the very first venue I ever went to a concert at. So that was kind of a fun, kind of full circle. My first time mixing in Nashville itself, like city limits, was at the very first place I ever went to a concert, and that was Marathon Music Works, and I was
Great venue.
psyched.
That is a great venue.
That's where we experienced our first mosh pit.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
so fun. It was at a Chevelle concert, and it
Chevelle
was
was
so
killer.
much fun. Like, I don't even listen to their music, but it was so fun.
That's a special moment, your first mosh pit.
Dude,
It really
and
is.
It started like right in front of us. Like we were
Yeah.
in like
You were in
We
it.
were in it when
And
it
like, we
started.
were getting pushed all around.
was
It was
great.
so,
Yeah.
When they started playing their very first encore song was The Red, which was actually the song that I first found Chevelle on. And I was like, yeah. So much fun.
Jeez. My first mosh pit, well, we don't have to go into that. I got thrown up on. That's pretty much all.
Oh,
Yeah.
no.
It
no.
was
If
not-
you're out there, you need to apologize. No.
Well, I hope they're okay. Like, because the person that was doing it, like, they were on someone's shoulder. Like, he was carrying them out.
There was a girl that did
And-
have to get the ambulance.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was one ambulance call,
came.
and like 3 people got kicked out
Yeah.
by
They're
security.
fine. No, it's whatever.
Well,
It happens.
One dude looked crazy, though. Remember the dude with the crazy eyes?
No.
that's
Second band.
everyone because they're on
He was-
Oh,
drugs.
yeah.
He was like, oh.
Yeah.
He was like pushing it. Like,
It was a
pushing
character,
his
though.
way. It was weird. Anyway.
Okay, so what else are we doing
What else
this
are we
season?
What, you don't want to talk about mosh pits the rest of the time? Whatever, dude. What we're doing this season is we're going to have a DIY roadmap where we're going to start off, from the beginning when you have an idea for a song, taking you through the entire journey, the entire process from, buying your first guitar to producing a living, breathing single
And getting it released.
piece of art and getting it released. And, we'll also talk about, getting gigs and the social element of it as well. Well, we're also going to debut a segment called Artist of the Week, where we pick an artist. It could be big, could be someone you hadn't heard of yet, and we're going to kind of explore and just take from some of their career and just kind of point out some things that are helpful.
I just realized I got out of school a year ago, and now I'm gonna have homework from y'all.
Yeah. God forbid you have to do any work.
Seriously,
You said you wanted to contribute. Just do it.
Yeah,
Like
I was
pass
saying that to be
windows.
nice.
Yeah. I don't actually want to work, guys. Come on now. Well, I think that like that I've said debut like 8 times and now I'm just saying it for no reason.
We should have a counter go ding,
ding, ding. Oh, that's coming for sure. That transitions perfectly into Swift concert.
Yeah.
Oh, we're talking about that right now.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Are we not
okay.
doing show and yell?
So, oh.
I thought I was thinking we could end with show and yell.
Oh, okay, that's fine.
But hey,
Yeah.
if you want to end with
Tay,
Tay-Tay, we can end with Tay-Tay.
we've already introduced it. Let's talk
Yeah,
about it.
let's
let's
go
talk
for
about
it.
Let's go for Taylor
Okay,
Swift.
so you know how people like do, where were you on 9/11 or whatever? Where were you on the night of the Taylor Swift?
Now, I would just like to put a
concert.
disclaimer out there that we, as successfully unsigned, do not endorse that joke. That is all DJ Overheat.
That is not a joke. People will ask you that
should not be
literally.
a
Like, what were
comparison,
you?
I don't think-
Do you remember that day? Do you remember? Like, do you remember what you were doing? People, that's a thing. People ask. Anyways. No disrespect. Obviously, I'm not trying to make light of that. But, where were you guys the night of? Or I guess it went 3 nights, right? Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
yeah, it was. It was a 3-night thing.
I was at Cracker Barrel after church, and me and my friend Sarah. Oh my gosh, he's literally having to ask when it is. Me and my friend Sarah were talking about it because it had started raining, and I was like, "Oh my goodness! Like, I wonder if there's like doing the concert." And so we looked it up. It was about 8:00. The show started at 8:00. Keep in mind, this is a 3-hour show. And so we look it up and they're like, yeah, it's delayed right now, but like they're planning on doing it. And so I got on TikTok that night finally, and I was like seeing these live updates from people. Also, our friend Peyton did go. She went to like stand outside. That's the other thing. Okay. One thing at a time, Patrick. So I was like on TikTok and I was scrolling through and I was like, oh my goodness, here's a girl who's like waiting out in the rain. It was really funny. And so I sent it to Sarah and I went to her account, and I like saw she was like posting updates every hour. And finally, it looked about, I think 10 o'clock maybe is when she went out, maybe a little earlier than that. Ended up doing a 4-hour show. So keep in mind, this was the third night. The first 2 nights, I had already heard that people weren't getting home until like 4 a.m. because not only was the Taylor Swift concert going on, there was also a Janet Jackson concert earlier that week.
Yep.
There was also Lipscomb University's graduation on Saturday. I think there was another graduation and maybe one other thing going on. So all in downtown Nashville. Forget about it. Like you were.
Plus downtown's just crazy anyway.
It is already crazy on a Saturday.
If you haven't been there on a weekend, like
it's scary. I don't go.
Yeah,
So people aren't getting home till like 4 a.m. on a normal night. And then she extends it till 10 a.m. I heard some people weren't getting home until like 5, 6 a.m. or something like that.
10 a.m.?
PM.
No,
He meant
she
PM.
started at 10 p.m.
Oh, okay.
People weren't getting home till like 5 or 6 a.m. And it's on a Sunday, which means they had work or school the next day, which most of them probably called out. But there was
nobody
probably a
cared,
few who had to just go through it after being in the rain because she ended the show with the rain coming down. So it was quite a phenomenon. You probably have heard about it, like the Nashville show.
It's
So
one
Why
of
was it
3
such
big
like
stops.
why was it such like a monumental moment for Nashville?
It's one of 3 big stops that she is and has been making for this tour. So it's the very first concert of the tour. It's her Eras tour, and it's the inaugural.
it's not the first concert.
Is it not? That's what I was told. Okay,
No.
so I was told wrong on that. But it's she's the 3 big locations are here. I think she's doing one in Philly that's supposed to be massive.
She already did it in Philly.
Yeah, it was last weekend.
I think
Something like
so.
that. It was after Nashville, and then because I was talking to someone today who was there during all that, or like he was in the airport after the show. He was trying to leave, and he's like, "Ugh," he's like, it was crazy. And then the third one is New York, I think.
Probably.
But I do have some information that I was told from people that were there as well. So like one of my coworkers worked the event, and she works security. Like
A friend of mine did that too.
oh really?
Yeah, but
Who's your
she
friend?
did it on the second night. Kate. I don't.
Yeah, no.
Yeah.
My coworker worked 2 nights, and Sunday night is one of the nights she worked. So she was there Sunday night. She was working. Her job was down on the floor, and the floor was the bottom section. From what she was saying, was divided into 2 areas: part that can go all the way up to the stage, and then part that can't. And her job was to let people in that were allowed to go closer to the stage, and not let people in that weren't.
Oh, great job.
Yeah, but she was like, it was great because she just got to sit there, and Taylor's like right behind her, and she's like, I could just turn around and all this kind of stuff. And she was talking about how that night it was supposed to start. The concert was supposed to start at 6:30, and there was 2 openers. I don't remember who the first opener was already. I forgot who that was. It wasn't somebody I was familiar with. The second opener was Phoebe Bridgers. Bridgers. Yeah,
Love her. Shout out to you, Phoebe.
and she's definitely coming up. And then Taylor was supposed to go on after that. Because of the rain delays, yeah, like you were saying, they didn't start till I think 10:30 is what I was told. So when
Yeah.
she started, and she didn't finish till after 2 a.m. like her legit set. But it was interesting. My coworker is a vocal coach, and since she was so close to the stage, she's like, she got to watch a lot of the performance. And one of the things she's like, I kind of get it because it's a big performance, and everybody does it nowadays. But with the ticket prices for something like this and everything, one of the things she was saying, she's like, there was a lot of songs she wasn't singing.
Can I just say this? I see you were talking about getting hate. I'm about to get hate because I will say, ever since I was a kid, seeing Taylor Swift perform live on television. So I will say I've never been to a Taylor Swift concert, so I cannot give my full opinion on this. But every performance I've seen of her every performance I've seen of hers, girl cannot sing that well live.
Oh, no.
And you know what? That's okay.
Patrick, I was never going to open that door.
Here's the
Oh,
thing. Fantastic songwriter. I truly believe that. I think she's a fantastic songwriter, and I think she's a fantastic performer, and she knows how to market herself.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, just if you
Her
look at
marketing's incredible.
the phenomenon of this tour and how crazy people are going, over it. I mean, I was literally going to say so it was at the Nissan Stadium in Nashville. Beside it is this pedestrian bridge that is huge, by the way.
Yeah.
Look up photos of it on any of the concert nights, and it was like filled to the brim. That's partially why people could not get home, is because not only do you have the thousands of people in the stadium, but you now have the thousands of people on the pedestrian bridge who are coming to just kind of sit there and watch it from outside.
Because you can see inside the stadium from up on the bridge. So,
and you can see the screen too.
Yeah.
And so it's like this sea of people, and that's now happening across all of the I saw a viral TikTok about it, like people being like, just go to it for free and sit outside. And like now everyone's doing that, and it's just a sea of fans. So
do you think they'll put a stop to that eventually?
I think they might.
I don't think they can, because that's public access
You
space.
can't, exactly.
Right? Now,
But
that
you can't block off like certain parts, you don't think?
not for
Because that's how you get from
it's
freaking,
still a
that's how you
public
cross
access
the river.
roadway.
It's how the only way to cross the
They
river.
might try to do some stuff, but I don't know how successful they'll be. But that being said, I also understand, do it for free.
What was that? My dogs. Hold on.
Okay, well,
Oh my goodness.
Five minutes later.
okay.
Oh no!
At least it fell in there.
Perfect. Yeah.
Look what you did, Patrick.
Look what you
Man,
made
jump
me
in.
do. Look what you.
Anyways, so
Yes.
I don't think they're going to be able to close that bridge because, obviously it's the only way to get across the river,
Right.
and ain't nobody going by ferry or whatever. So,
Yeah.
it was a very. I didn't expect it to be as big as it was. I knew it was going to be big, but.
Also, I just want to give a quick shout out to my friend Kate, who did work security, because this is so her. She was like, yeah, I really wanted to go to a concert, but I couldn't get tickets, obviously. So she's like, I'm going to work security.
Alright.
And then there's like videos of her like trying not to sing, because you're not allowed to sing or dance or watch or anything like that. But she's just kind of like, eh. So shout out to you, Kate. Love you. Okay, sorry.
So, you talk about the monumental size and impact of this concert. My friend, my coworker who was talking about it, was saying that there were literally people from like Australia who flew there to watch this concert.
Yes.
Like that's insane.
Yeah.
That, and like she said, there were other people showing her their ticket prices, because like I said, her job was to keep people from going up to the stage.
Right.
But they could be in this other part, and people were like, well, I paid $15,000, and literally showed like their tickets for like one ticket. Like one ticket was like, and they were like, I paid $15,000. I should be able to, go right up there to the stage and
Unless an artist quite literally comes back from the dead, you should not be paying those ticket prices for anyone. I'm sorry, no one is that good.
No.
Unless Selena herself is on stage.
Oh my goodness.
Do not.
Yo, mama ain't coming back.
Mama D. So my experience that weekend was, first of all, I was in Nashville on Saturday night for like an airsoft tournament thing. I was watching my buddy play airsoft because he was like, I want you to come watch me get obliterated by 13-year-olds.
I would have said
like,
no. I would have said, I love you, but I ain't doing that.
So I was bored. So I was like, fine, let's do it. So I drive out there, and this man failed to tell me that the airsoft building was literally right. You know where those really fast go-karts in Nashville are? The ones, it's off of, it's right by the stadium. Literally, it's right by the stadium. So it's like half a go-kart place, and it's half like airsoft. So I'm driving there. I missed the turn to go in. You're supposed to go in like on the left side of the building. I try and turn in on the right side of the building, and it's closed off. And so I can't turn around. I have to keep going. And I end up getting trapped and like having to drive through the entire stadium, like drive around the stadium to turn around. It was ridiculous. Like there was like cones and like police officers being like, you can't go over there. And just a sea of glittery women. Like just a sea of glittery, bright pink, 1989 shirts. Some of the outfits were creative.
The outfits are so good. I love the outfits.
Which bravo to you for
Send us your eras outfits. I want to see them.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious. Because I don't know. Was this kind of a little bit of like Nashville Woo Girl like convention kind of thing going on, like bachelorette?
Sort of.
No.
It's
It's
happening
happening everywhere,
bachelorette
though.
party?
It's not
No.
just here.
These women are less sophisticated than that. I'm just kidding. I'm just kidding. I'm kidding.
Okay.
I'm kidding.
We need to
Taylor
cut that
fans.
part out, 'cause
You said
that's-
Taylor couldn't sing, so I think
did
we're
not
even.
say that. I said she's not the best performing live. I think she can sing, obviously. But
Sorry, she can't sing live.
I mean,
Which is
singing
what
live
singing
is hard. Singing live is hard.
It is
Like
true.
when you're
Different
like
ballgame.
full on
It is true.
performing
It
and
is a
jumping
different
around.
ballgame. Yeah.
It's true.
It's hard.
It was a joke, ladies. It's okay. It's fine. You guys are
We
obviously
don't support misogyny
sophisticated
here on
with
Successfully Unsigned. This
goodness.
is all on DJ Overheat once again.
My goodness. You guys, I support the scrunchies. I support the high socks, the shirt, the bright shirts that were, kept bumping my car and I couldn't get through. It was fine. It was all great. Honestly, though, do what you want. It was great.
I saw this video of like all like the sea of fans walking back from a concert. I forget where and what location, but it's like all these women and then you see the boyfriend just standing there because they're all singing all the songs. They
Yeah.
sang multiple songs because it took them hours to just walk to the parking lot,
Yeah.
probably.
I mean, that's a sophisticated woman.
And they're all singing like these songs at the top of their lungs, and all the boyfriends are just.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, I'm sorry, I would not ever pay that much to go to a concert I didn't want to go to, even if it was for my significant other.
Well, okay, here's my, not beef, but here's my issue, okay? So I am a John Mayer fan, and if you say that to a Taylor Swift fan, it's over for you. You can't live anymore. You
We're
are a
getting
bad
canceled.
person.
Before we even start.
I can't like John Mayer and think Taylor Swift is okay. Like I can't do that because I'm a bad guy.
Wait, have
And
you seen
so-
the Taylor Lautner thing recently, like in the past day?
No, I haven't.
So she also announced during her Nashville shows that she's releasing Speak Now, Taylor's version, and that's the album that has Dear John on there. It's like a lot of the songs are about John Mayer, and I think right after John Mayer or right before John Mayer, she dated Taylor Lautner. And so someone asked Taylor Lautner recently, like, hey, are you like worried about Speak Now coming out? Because there's a song on there about him, I guess. And he's like, no, but I'll be praying for John Mayer. And then now the hashtag pray for John is going around, and Taylor Lautner like did a TikTok of him like praying for John or whatever.
Man, it's
So-
I don't want the wrath of the Taylor Swift fans here. I just don't. Okay, I've done everything to provoke that, but I don't want that because I just like John Mayer's music. I don't know anything about his dating life or about whatever he
I
did
have heard he's kind of sleazy.
or didn't do. Whatever, maybe I don't care. I like his music. I think he's very talented. I think that we can live in a world where we separate the two. And there are some folks who believe that that is not a thing. But I think Michael Jackson. I like a lot of his stuff, and then Michael Jackson was Michael Jackson. So, the two things can be true at once, right? They can be very, very talented.
Controversial on this first episode.
It's not controversial.
Just bring up controversial topics, I guess.
It's not. It's a fact that someone can be talented and also not have a great
terrible personality.
Right, that's a thing.
What?
We're coming for blood on this podcast, you guys.
But you know what? You're in luck, David, because Taylor
said
Swift has been
misogyny.
in some hot water recently. Speaking of misogyny, because she is now. I don't know if it's completely confirmed, but they've been seen everywhere together. She's been dating Maddie Healy from the 1975, the lead singer. Do y'all know anything about him?
I have no idea.
I've seen him.
He has said some controversial stuff. I don't know that much about the 1975 or Maddie Healy. Pretty much all of my information about him comes from Brittany Broski. But he I guess has said racist things pretty recently. I think he said some racist stuff about Ice Spice, maybe. The boy's a liar. And apparently has been misogynistic. Something maybe about kissing underage girls at his concerts. I don't know. Don't quote me on that. But I don't know. He just has been a lot of hot water. So people are canceling their pre-orders of the Speak Now album because they're saying, they're like putting in the description of why they want to cancel their pre-order, saying, I don't support Taylor and her actions of who she's dating. And I'm like,
my
dang,
goodness. Come on,
so
y'all.
it's a little extreme.
That's the 13-year-old girl's
in your
Goodness.
benefit, I mean, she's sort of canceled. I mean, she's not fully canceled, but but also she's flying her private jet around. She does not care about you.
She's
She
doing
has
fine.
so much money.
She's doing fine.
And she does like the whole ticket price thing and the whole private jet thing where she's literally just like wasting so many resources to fly literally anywhere.
I mean, yeah.
It's not worth it, y'all. So don't come for us because you're a fan of her. Look, I like some of her songs a lot. 10-minute version of All Too Well
10 minutes.
breaks my soul. It's worth.
Why would you want
every
to listen
minute.
to a song for 10 minutes?
No.
Is it a documentary?
Now you're
What is
canceled
this?
by me. Actually, she did make a short film for it, and I think it won some awards.
Yeah, it
You
actually
need to
did.
Go,
Yeah,
you
I've
need to
heard
go
of it.
listen to it because the lyrics. It's about Jake Gyllenhaal. The
course.
lyrics.
She dated Jake Gyllenhaal?
Yeah. The lyrics, oh my goodness. And just, I listened to every single minute, David.
Well.
That should be our reaction for today.
A 10-minute song that Taylor wrote about who?
Jake Gyllenhaal.
Well, I mean,
walk through
now I see why people do all kinds of
Let her
skits.
sing it.
God.
Right. Live.
Let her sing it.
Let her sing it live.
It'd still be better.
Somehow. Thank you.
No, don't.
My Eras tour is
don't play
next.
that. Don't.
I have quite a few eras, honestly.
Your
so-
era is about to be over.
And then start a new one. Thank you.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I think the moral of the story here is do not come to like if you don't have a personal connection in Nashville with Taylor Swift, like I still want to be able to get to work.
Are we
like,
burying the first episode with the last right now?
We're gatekeeping Nashville.
Hashtag
It's
gatekeep
my
Nashville.
city. No, I'm kidding. It's just a
You
lot of
can
people.
have it.
A lot of people have moved here. It's people ask me. People are like weirded out that I grew up here. Like they're like, I'll be at work and they're like, did you grow up here? And I'm like, yeah. And they're like, really? And I'm like, why is that weird?
It's a popular destination.
It is. It's a lot of it's getting a lot of attention. It's grown a lot. So
I think what they say the New Year's Eve party and like the 4th of July party are like maybe the largest ones or
Yeah.
some of the largest in the country.
yeah, we host a lot of stuff too. And now we
I
have
did
a-
not know we hosted either of those.
They're massive.
And now we have like a soccer team, and they want to get a baseball team here. I'm like, if we have a baseball team here, it's over. Like we have a football here. We have the March Madness tournament here. We have
The Preds.
the Preds.
Which is big
Hockey
in
is
town.
big here. Soccer is
that's
big
so
now.
So random.
Yeah, it's so random to me that hockey's big here.
Go Penguins! I'm from Pittsburgh.
But to be honest, the
They're
Preds
actually really
games,
good.
the Preds games are fun.
They are fun.
I've been to 2 of them, and
It's
like,
more about the experience and like the
It is.
Sounds games. It's like
It is.
minor league baseball. Is
Dude,
good
minor league
here.
is great.
Yeah.
It's so much fun.
Sounds Stadium's
And you never
great.
know who you're actually going to see because sometimes you actually see like some legit people.
You never know.
You know.
That stadium's really fun too.
Okay, so do we
I
have
haven't been to
anything
Sounds,
else to say about Taylor?
If you like Taylor,
not anything that I can
comment.
say
If
right
you
now.
hate Taylor, comment. If you
Yeah.
hate David, comment.
Yeah,
Please do.
I'm trying to go viral here and trying to get hate so our show can grow.
Here's the
Okay.
thing. Here's the thing too. Like we're gonna end up on one of those clips of like, here's 3 guys who think they can do a podcast because they had one good conversation, and they're just a bunch of misogynists. That's
No.
what we're gonna end up on.
No,
Thanks
and
a
then-
lot,
and then
David.
they're
Here's
gonna-
3 guys with their own opinions, which they're entitled to have.
That's not how
cancel.
the internet works.
Oh, it's not.
That is not how the internet works.
It's not. But you know,
Man.
I would
It's
like
okay.
to retract my statement about her performing live and
Too late.
wipe it from
Too
the
late.
record.
it's too
They're
late.
not going to
They're not
consider the
gonna put that
context.
into the video.
They're not going to consider the context. They're going to watch the 3 seconds and
Yeah.
be like, Patrick, you're out.
Yeah, she's gonna write a song.
You were
about
never in, but you're
next.
especially out.
Wait, I could look. Any publicity is good publicity. So you know what? Never mind. I don't
Okay.
take
Oh,
it back.
so now good.
it's
Okay.
okay.
Now it's cool. No, it's fine. If you want to write a song about me, Taylor, that's fine.
Just let them break
Just
your
make
heart
it
first.
10 minutes, please. I will listen to every minute.
Make it a documentary, please.
Yeah, I did hear the documentary is really good though.
Good. Is it?
Because two of the other people that I was hanging out with a little bit today, there at the end of the event that I was at, went as audience members
Yeah.
on Sunday night,
and husband and wife, and she was saying, she's like, I came prepared.
Yeah.
She's like, they looked like they were bird watching. They had like the whole like birding gear and the binoculars and the ponchos and the towels and the blankets. They're like, there's all these like, you know, little like 13-year-old girls over there, and they're what they thought, you know, their little cute outfits, like shivering cold.
That would be me though.
Yeah,
just
Sunday
shivering.
night was brutal. Saturday was beautiful, but Sunday night was a rainstorm.
Also, people were like, "Oh my goodness, it's not safe. Like they should have been more prepared or something." And I'm like, "Okay, I see your point, but also just leave." Which I get. You paid a lot of money, but then like deal with it. Like rain happens. What do you want them to do?
Right.
That's called living on planet Earth. You know,
Yeah.
rain happens.
Yeah, it doesn't follow your schedule.
It really doesn't. It never does. It's always on the days
It's
off.
on
man.
God's schedule.
It's on the days off.
Right.
Your days off, it rains.
Day.
You're not gonna have a wedding day, so it doesn't matter.
All right,
Shout
guys.
out to Alanis Morissette. Okay, are we?
Let's get to show and yell before we get this. For you know, Taylor's Secret Service comes in
One
here
of
and
our
shoots us in the
notes.
head.
One of our notes was to stop getting off track too much.
Yeah, that's
here we are.
Yep.
I mean, this is on. It's just on a new track. We're
True.
you know. Well,
So are we gonna have a hot take segment then?
I mean, this is it. this is it.
it.
I think we've got enough material here for the whole season. Yeah.
Yeah.
But we're gonna do a segment that you are all very familiar with,
Oh yeah.
and it is called
Show and Tell.
and Yell.
I forgot. That.
Yay.
Yeah, I'm gonna need a little more energy from you, Patrick. This is literally your segment, and
This
he's like,
is.
yeah,
I am excited.
It's the
I am
Patty G
excited.
show.
so
and tell.
excited, yeah. Yay! So Dale, would you start? Would you like to
I'll start.
Yay!
I have taking my headphones out. Sanford and Son season 1, baby, on DVD.
Oh
I
man,
like how you took your headphones out to barely
to
yell.
barely say.
Yeah, you're right. It was a little anticlimactic.
Oh, on DVD. So
But I do. I have
no one could ever play it ever again.
actually
a
physical
DVD
formats
collection.
are making physical formats are making a comeback because of some of the recent like cycling decisions made by Netflix and Hulu and Disney. Like Disney's about to go through and purge a lot of their content, is what I was just reading like today. Or
Oh, good.
yesterday.
Yeah.
They're about to purge a ton of their streaming content, and so people are like, "Oh,
And you know what you can't watch without a DVD player because it's only available on DVD? Spice World, the Spice Girls movie. Bring it back full circle.
Anyway, my item here is the Sanford and Son show, right? Love this show. Grew up watching some of it. I'd sit there and I'd watch it with my dad. And Red Fox was just, I don't know, he was just so funny to me. I loved the show. And the theme music is, there's no reason for this show to have theme music that good. If you haven't heard it,
Yeah.
go listen to it. Like
Yeah.
the saxophone in it is just dirty, man. It's great.
It's
Like,
dirty.
It's gnarly, and I love it so much. And there's a shop up in Nashville. There's like a big warehouse that we, some of us used to go and like just, I don't know, we just go look around for like hours in it, and they'd have bins and bins and bins of DVDs and books
Oh,
and
he's
stuff.
talking about McKay's. I
McKay's,
feel like people
yeah.
know McKay's.
Anyway, I
There's
love
a few locations.
Instead of
McKay's is
warehouse.
great. Well, it is. It's like a
is. No,
giant
it is.
warehouse.
It absolutely is.
And anyway, so I got the whole first season for $4.95. Thank you very much.
Nice.
And then I also have all the other seasons, and I don't know how much I paid for those.
Shout out to McKay's. Please sponsor us. I've spent so much money
Yes.
with y'all
Yes.
because of my
McKay's
DVD
is
collection
great.
/ addiction.
You saved my life when I needed rock band guitars.
You saved my life when I need Spice World, the Spice Girls movie.
Can you like remove all those from the shelf, go back in time, and remove it again, and he won't have his life saved?
Yeah, you've been on the golf course too long today.
My
All right,
brain is
guys.
fried. Just kidding.
So my item is head scratcher. Show the people this. Give them a little close
Show
up.
the people.
Yeah. I don't know if they can even see it.
It's an open whisk.
Yeah, it's a little whisk, and I honestly had no idea. Okay, Dale is massaging you all right now with the head scratcher. Hope you enjoyed that. But so when I was growing up, so when I was a kid, my sister would like scratch my scalp, and like it was so relaxing.
That's so sweet.
And I was like,
Yeah.
you are literally an angel. And for Christmas one year, they got me this little head scratcher. And I was like, what is this? Like, this is not going to do anything.
It looks like a broken whisk.
And that's what I thought it was. I was like, you guys know I don't cook. I can barely cook cereal. You know, like that's pretty much all I can do. But This little guy, I mean, it is. I'm about to fall asleep right
I just
here.
saw lice come out of his hair. I'm not
Lice.
kidding.
You saw lice. I mean, I don't care. I will. If they're in there, they're dead now because this thing is, it's great. But I mean, the significance here is, you know, there are things like this, little nooks like this that you just like. It's just like $1, like $2. I think she got it like at a flea market or something, and it's useful. So be on the lookout, Bolo, for these little items.
Hold on.
Is
you
that
got it
all
at a
she
flea
got
market?
you?
She got it at a flea market,
I think so.
so it really do got fleas.
Oh, no.
And it's probably been used.
From lice to
It's
flea.
probably been used by who knows what.
Oh man. Well, it was in a little container.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean it was kind of sealed. Oh.
If that seal was broken, it ain't
Well, now it's been in a dirty box in a storage unit. So, you know what? Sometimes you gotta go roll the dice. But
safe. With your life.
But that's my item. So I think we've come to the epic conclusion of tonight's show. Patri.
Okay, I kind of have. Well, never mind.
Well, come on, Patrick, bring
Is
the
it what
energy
I-
here. Bring the energy here. Come on.
Giant hot dog. I was trying to get an Oprah feel when I was doing that. Okay.
Is everybody gonna get one?
So
Can I find one under my seat?
no. So shout out to my friend Kelly Coffin. It was just her birthday the other day. And
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. This thing, I found out it vibrates.
What?
I just pushed the button on the bottom of it. It vibrates.
How did you just now find that out? How
I did
long
not
have you
know
had
that.
How long you had that?
Oh my goodness. Sorry, continue.
Game
I'm so
changer.
sorry. I'm
No,
so
it's
sorry,
okay.
buddy. Continue.
It's okay. Shout out to my friend Kelly. For my birthday, she literally made me this. Kelly Kaufman is the greatest gift giver I have ever met in my entire life. She has made me so many amazing things. She's the one who got me my chicken nugget necklace.
Chicken
nugget.
And she bought me a box of cereal sauce. And she's made me like a little crochet mushroom. She likes to crochet. So she literally crocheted me this giant hot dog pillow
my
with
goodness.
look at this feature. Hold on. With
Oh
detachable wiener.
Oh my goodness. Detachable wiener. There it is.
This is, and I'm not gonna lie, it's actually pretty comfortable. Cause like it has this
Yeah.
little like divot here. And then you can kind of just,
yeah. Just sleep with a hot dog, you know?
It's so nice. I will say I think it'd be cool to like have like a little bit like some mustard or something.
Yeah.
But she was gonna add eyes, which also would have been cute. But yeah, thank you, Kelly. This is such a great item. I literally have been waiting. I got this, like I said, back for my birthday, and I was like, okay, I'll save this one for like one of the items, and then I think we only had a couple more episodes after my birthday, maybe only a few, and so instead I was like, oh, I'll just do it for season 2, and then here we are 5 months later.
5 months
4.5.
later.
But yeah.
Boom. Well, yeah. Show and yell.
You should do that little song like hot dog, hot
Diggity dog. And copyright.
How to get infringed? How to infringe copyright?
I
101.
do have one more thing.
Okay.
It's not really show and yell.
Okay.
It's just more a surprise that I was gonna wear. Not wear. Well, yes, wear. I just kind of spoiled it. I was gonna wear it the whole time, but then I was like, no, that's just a little too much. But Dale, I'm gonna go get this thing. While I'm doing that, can you pan the camera up to that? Because this is a new thing that David was very excited about for his studio, and so I wanted to participate in his excitement.
Okay. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. That makes it. Oh, can they even see it? The nipple light. I think he wants you on the Pac-Man, my guy. I think he wants you on the Pac-Man. But the nipple light is fine too. If you want to just let it.
I'll just pan down.
Wearing it? Did he say wearing? know where did he put it in his car? Stash it in here somewhere? I don't know. Because he wants it on that, on the... Oh. We're ready. Oh! No one can see it yet. Oh my goodness. Again, we gotta...
This is my... We got this Pac-Man light. He was so excited about it. And I was like, oh my goodness, I should wear my Pac-Man onesie.
That is amazing.
So it has these sort of detachable. I got this Spirit of Halloween my freshman year of college. I used to be obsessed with the onesies.
Oh my goodness.
Well, actually, you'll want to zoom out in just a little bit.
Mm.
In just a second. So it has the hood, has these detachable guys. But then, zoom out. Since...
No.
No. Since
No one can
the
hear
show
what you're
is
saying.
almost over, we're going to say that it's game over.
Oh my god.
So I do want a picture with the light.
Oh my
gosh. Happy first
If you're
season 2.
if you're listening on Spotify, you need to go to YouTube and watch the episode right now because he just mooned us with. Can I
I
see?
did not moon you. I have shorts on.
Well, he
He
mooned.
dropped the flap.
The butt flap.
He dropped
It
the
says
butt
game
flap.
over on it.
And there's honestly no better way to end the first episode of season 2 other than that. So that's what we're gonna do, guys. Once again, we are sorry for everything, and
We're sorry for Taylor. We're sorry for being delayed, and sorry for mooning.
90% of those things we're sorry about. But we'll be back, and
Please stay with us.
please stay with us. You probably have abandonment issues now because of us, but we're gonna be back.
No,
So,
we're about to have abandonment issues
yeah,
when they leave.
definitely. Well, guys, we love you, and we will see you next time on Successfully Unsigned.